I tried to make music, but I couldn't play an instrument. I tried to do graffiti. I wasn't really good at it. Yeah, I tried.
But you've done hip hop.
Yeah, and I've been rapping and stuff, but it wasn't really serious in any way. And then, yeah, but then I thought that film will be my thing. But I'm not that good at studying stuff, but I'm pretty good at working with stuff. So I've just decided to work with movies. And then I started, trying to work with movies in school and did my small projects.
I have studied writing and photograph. What do you say? Photography?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, stills. And I was in India, and when I come back from India, I thought about like how the world was and everything. And I really like to express myself, so I wanted to learn how to make films. So I went up here to Umeå, where I live, where I'm grown up, but I didn't live there then. I was up to spend New Year's Eve, and I met someone who told me about these courses, how to learn how to make films, and I was interested in that. So I started to learn how to handle a camera and the sound and everything on these weekends courses. And then I started to do makeup and costume instead. And then I write this script several years ago, and yeah. And some other scripts.
I think the script was pretty raw. Can you say so? Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like, yeah.
Yeah, but because
but I think it has to do with the lines, When you just read the lines, it's very raw. You like the three fingers up in her, and it sounds like you see that in front of you when you read the script.
My father thought it was a porn movie. Yeah. I think it's the strongest film I've made so far, and I think it's an important film. And I think it tells an important topic in a naked and raw way. And I hopefully people will, see that and like that. Longer fiction films are more like they have a genre, they have they're more into a form. Short movies can be so really different, they can have more of a concept, or they can have more of just a little situation, or it can have like a non-dialogue, and they can have so I think I've been sitting in some judges in short movie sections, and I think it's pretty difficult, but I hope that they will point out the more edgy stuff and the stuff that really tries to say something, and not the short movies that try to imitate the long movies. Because that's just disgusting. But it is. I don't like short movies that try to be long movies. What do you say about the competition? What do you feel about the competition?
No, I'm just, it's my first script I've written, and I'm just amazed to be here. It's so great.
It's your script, and it's your words, and it's your feelings, and it's your experience. So you have like a veto. You have like the final cut. You have the final cut, You have...
But I have, no.
You say that. You couldn't stand yourself if someone played you and was more beautiful than you or something like that.
It is something I have experienced. The film, the plot in the film.
Yeah.
It happened like 10 years ago.
Mm.
And then I write it down some years later.
Yeah, you wrote it like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I wrote the script. I read the script.
We talked a lot about what we should do, because it was... Yeah, I don't know what to say, but it was really a long talk. And then I had to drop it, I had to focus on the acting and the clothes.
Yeah, and you have to focus on you know, you playing a role.
Yeah.
And you couldn't, you know,
And I couldn't think about where the camera or the pictures or how it would be anymore. I had really bad lines to say among drunk males who were fighting.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Because
so
we shot the whole night, and
Yeah.
the crew, the clubs ended at like 2-3 o'clock in Umeå, and then the whole crowd of people from different clubs, nightclubs,
Yeah, and
coming
a lot
out
of
on the
angry
streets,
men.
and angry men, and yeah, it was ridiculous. It
So
was,
when
and we were so cold, and we were so tired.
Yeah, and I was coming up from the tunnel, and they were standing like around us, angry and fighting, and we had those horrible lines. So I was really terrified.
But that's the one of the better scenes.
Yeah, that's right. When
That's
I'm terrified,
just before you go into the apartment and you say, why?
And it was so cold too.
And-
Yeah, I
and-
really wanted a small town,
Yeah.
a lot of snow, and this. Because I think it's something interesting that this story is happening in a small town in the north part of Sweden. And
Yeah.
with snow and winter and everything.
Yeah.
And I really wanted those kind of locations with our vad heter birch. I don't know, some tree we have in Sweden, in Umeå. They're famous for it.
We mainly work in the northern parts of Sweden, and the northern parts of Sweden is really in, what do you say, peripherin? You know, outside the main core of Sweden. So not well known in any way. But we have a nice film clique up in Umeå in the northern parts of Sweden. So we collaborate a lot, and I think the film climate is good there.
Yeah.
But
For short films and
it's
music
in the
videos,
north.
it's really good. For short films and for music videos, it's really good and creative. There's no money in it up there, but you know, people have ideas and people want to do stuff. And that's nice.
When we shot it, we had like
10,000 euros maybe.
10,000 euros. You know, we didn't have anything. We had like transport and food and stuff.
But then we got more money.
Yeah, but then when SFI, the Swedish Film Institute, saw the film, they gave us like 40,000 euros. So we got
40?
salaries 40, yeah. 50,000.
Maybe, I don't know really.
Yeah, so we got salary
We got
for
a
the
lot more
whole
money.
team, and we got so we could make a good distribution, and so we could make it to the Berlinale. Vill du ta det?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I think it was called red.
No. Oh, sorry. And I laughed at you. No, we shot it on Alexa,
Jaha.
and with the size optic, and a big zoom objective. And it was really expensive and really heavy, the zoom kit stuff. And we wanted to have like a stable photo cinematography that you really could rest in when you saw the movie, when you see the movie. We really wanted it to be, not that handheld, rugged, because we wanted to make something that was cold and stable, but beautiful in some way.
Jag ville bli till genom någon annan. Han fick följa med in. Han klädde av mig. Försökte se vem han såg. Han stack in sina fingrar. Sen gick han.
You know, when I landed in the airport, someone asked me for my autograph.
And you said, but why?
He was screaming my name.
Yeah.
But you're in one of the shorts.
I've been working my ass off with movies, but we haven't, you know, we haven't made it that far. Yeah, because it's so difficult. But now when we're in, it would be great to have a prize, a statuette, and something to bring back to Sweden, and something to fucking post on Facebook. Because for many people that's what's count.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm the best one to write scripts, and I don't think I'm the best one to do describe my projects. I'm good at working with film. I'm not good at talking and explaining my films. So it would be great to win something, so they could put a stamp on you.